Alright, say now. Nine Spiral, fair use, YouTube, fair use. This is for criticism, teaching, parody, educational. We're going to focus on educational. As usual, you got a content notice. You contact these folks now. Got a warning sign right here. Stop sign. Alright, good faith. Now let go. All right. Nine Spiral now. Come on in the room, say now. Get cozy. Listen, man. I know some of y'all be listening to me while y'all at work, man. Look here, man. I got you. 09 got you. Get cozy. All right now. All right. All right, let's cook. We're cooking up with corn drop. I've been staring at a photo for the last couple of days, right? And so I get on the tube this morning, man, and I see corn drop. And he digging on old Calalus, right? Meaning what? Right. Calalus. Y'all see it? Replace that with Hebrew. So this is the history that they leaving out. They don't want you to know about this history right here. When we say their history goes back no more than 200 years, some people say less than that. This is what they leaving out. These Hebrews that were already here, right? Promised land. Hebrew. Indian. Hebrew. Same shit. Promised land. Land of milk and honey, huh? We feed all the other countries. We the number one. Everybody eating off us, huh? This is what they came for. It's all about this right here. The land plays heavy, right? If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will heal their land. Your land get healed, you get healed. Most High told Ezekiel, prophesy to the mountains of Israel, for my people, Israel, are about to come. Prophecy, right? So we're going to get it from the con, right? We're going to show y'all how we surf the wave. Let go, con. Wow.
Shabbat up.
My Shabbatah.
The Calalus records speak of Theodorus as the leader of many people who leave the Roma lands. Roma. Remember, we're just talking the pomegranate. Theodorus is none other than the Jewish king of Septimania. We're talking Israelites.
No doubt.
We're just talking Calalus.
Calalus.
The promised land.
Promised land.
The land of America.
Milk and
this
honey.
This is the forbidden histories of America now.
Flowing with milk and honey.
Follow me now.
Rich in resources.
Theodorus is none other than the Hebrew king.
There you go, Hebrew.
So you have a Khan on Khan, or Hebrew on Hebrew, or Israelite on Israelite scenario around a David or a Solomon.
Here in America, they go.
He is the son of the first Israelite king of Septimania.
Huh?
Dodge that. You gotta dodge your own damn hijack.
All the time.
Now Theodorus, the area, Mary, Narbonne. We're just talking back here. Theodorus. Rus. So we'll be back to this, I just want to refresh you because we're about to go in.
They go.
All the way real, man. Peace and power, man. What it do to all the Ether family, everyone surfing the wave, man. Yeah, I mean, however you doing it, man. Peace up. Let's go. Now, we're just talking the warrior Davidic princes.
Aha!
Of the time of Charlemagne. Forbidden histories of America, man. 775 AD. We're just talking the land of America.
Calalus.
Ain't you living in America? Wouldn't this be interesting to you when you look at the, Tucson artifacts in Arizona?
Calalus.
All these swords popping out. Oh, the crosses. Yeah, they got the inscriptions on them, man. Britain, Albion, Jacob.
Let go.
Israel, Romana.
Hey, look here, man. What I said in one of my rhymes. Fuck what you talking about. Future look beautiful for Jacob. Calalus.
Man, we're just talking pomegranate.
Romani. Cibola.
Now let's get it from here, man. Let go. Israel. We are born over the sea to Calalus, an unknown land where
Look here, you Indians. You can't run from it. Time's up.
Oh, Texas, Sylvanus. Now, this is on a vertical beam of one of the leg crosses. This is popping out of Arizona.
Let's go.
Man.
The old red land, huh? Ashland, Aztecan, Toltec, Olmec, Aztec, Mayan, same shit, different tribes. Still Israel. Now we're going to examine some of these structures because I've been staring at a picture, right? We're going to dig on melted rocks and vitrification. Matter of fact, let's get it again like a baby. Y'all got to understand what we're looking at. Wisdom whispered in my ear. She said, look here, man. In regards to that picture, won't you check out Micah 3, verse 12. And it says, therefore, because of you, Zion shall be plowed like a field, Jerusalem shall become heaps of ruins, and the mountain of the temple. Now we're digging on crystal trees, your giant crystal trees, right? And I got that coming up next after this, right? We're going to dig on our giant crystal trees. We're going to get into some avatar. We're going to do some correlation and connect the dots. But here it says, and the mountain of the temple. So exactly what are we looking at? Could we be looking at ancient temples? We shall see. Pop off. Now, when I see shit like this, right? It's almost like we're looking at imprints or something, right? Tell me this don't look like a whole dome with a roof, right? It's like it maybe had columns in front of it. I mean, you see some strange things, right? And this is the Four Corner region. This is the kingdom of Prester John, right? Arizona, Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. Now, this look right about where that picture I got, right? I'm going to show it a little later on. This look right about that area right here. We're going to dig on it. Looks just like a damn melted castle. Lay loose, y'all. I mean, like, you know, really, man. Let me get some music going on. I already see, man. This video gonna be longer than I thought. Exactly what are we looking at, right? Don't this look like it could have been something right here? A whole complex, right? Let's go. Look at them in your shit. Now, this Calalus. Man, this look like a whole column and shit, right? Look at this little flower pot or something. What's going on, y'all? Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself. Damn heathen.
In 1924, there was a discovery of certain artifacts near Tucson, Arizona. 32 lead objects, which most were crosses resembling those of medieval times. All right, we're just talking Arizona, right? Arez. We're just talking the Aztec records, right?
There you go.
Many of these things found in the messages of the past can also moderately be verified by Aztec record.
Body bag.
9th century, man. Let's go.
Body bag.
Oh, man. So you got stuff popping up in America and Arizona with Israel on it? Is that what you're saying? Now, on the vertical beam of one of the lead crosses is this inscription: councils of great cities together with 700 scholars, AD 800. So when the Naga looks at the definition of American in 1828, and they say the copper-colored races found here, you do see that you were already here. You were always here, and you ain't talking about no 800 history without talking Naga and Knights.
Let's go.
And Rooses. Yeah, man, your history blows blows the top off of everything. Everyone gets shaken up by your history.
Empty your cup.
We're just talking told Texas.
Empty your
Sylvanus ruled far and wide over people. Theodore transferred his troops to the foot of the city Rhode Island. And more than 700 were captured. No gold is taken away. This is on the inscription in 800 AD.
No gold is taken away? 7 cities of gold. Let's go.
On the inscription in Arizona.
The old red
Tucson,
land.
to be exact. We'll get back in that Tucson geology story, man. Back in the ether, man. Surf the wave, so you got to drop. Sylvanus. Alright. Theodorus. Alright, so he transferred his troops to the foot of the city. Rode up. More than 700 were captured. No gold is taken away. Theodori, a man of great courage, rules for 14 years. Jacob rules for 6 with the help of God. Nothing has to be feared in the name of Israel.
Alright, Charlie, pop off with the hijack.
Land of cowboys and Indians.
All right.
Canyons and cacti. Wild West towns and natural wonders. Land of red rocks. Red Rock country.
The old red land,
Each day, the light of the sun brings out the bold and exciting colors of these bizarre red rock formations.
All right.
In the 1940s,
maybe some Naga heads or something. Let's go.
24 white people lived here, along with a tribe of Hopi Indians.
Damn, just 24? All right.
Today, the Hopis live in a nearby reservation, which they manage themselves.
Go back.
along with a tribe of Hopi Indians. Today the Hopis live in a nearby reservation, which they manage themselves.
Can you see it?
Hopi country was an arid highland desert place. Each day, the light of the sun brings out the bold and exciting colors of these bizarre red rock formations. In the 1940s, 24 white people lived here, along with a tribe of Hopi Indians. Today, the Hopis live in a nearby reservation, which they manage themselves.
There we go. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're at the San Francisco World Fair. What you think? Maybe, maybe not. Cause we damn sure wasn't rocking no TPs and shit. Nah, that wasn't us. Shit.
Hopi country was an arid highland desert plateau in which hardly anyone could survive apart from the tough Native American Indians. The desert appears to be uninhabited by day because 3/4 of those who live here only venture outside at sundown.
Alright, we're gonna dodge all goddamn hijack at all times. Cause he knows nothing about nothing.
The most important dwellings can only be identified from the edge of the canyon. The White House, the Antelope House, and the Mummy Cave. The Navajos still endeavor to live according to their old traditions.
Okay. So, we're talking about the Anasazi. Ho calm, right? And so what were you doing while you were wandering in the wilderness for 40 years, Israel? How was you living, right? Because they say these sites were abandoned, right? So, some of these things had whole spas and shit, right? So you think you was just in tents and shit for 40 years? Let's go.
The Betatakin ruins are also situated in the Navajo Indian Reservation. These are the ruins of the historical dwellings which were carved into the rock by their original inhabitants. Ruins of a pueblo from the 13th century BC. Again, these fortresses could only be entered by steep ladders through their skylights.
Or dragons. Let's go. Say now. All right. Let's rock. We're digging on vitrification, right? Now, you often hear vitrification associated with meteors, and we understand why, right? It says vitrification is the rapid cooling of liquid medium in the absence of ice crystal formation. I don't want to go into too much. Y'all dig on it. Let's see what old hijack ass Wikipedia got to say. Hijack ass Wikipedia. Of substance into glass. And so we're dealing with molten, right? When something is molten, right? So it would take a very high temperature, right? And so we understand how the association with meteors, right? Dragons makes perfect sense. All right, don't mind me. Let's rock.
This is Cabo San Lucas, and as you can see, it's an animal eating or drinking water. Again, this is a faraway shot.
Oh, go back.
An animal eating.
Like old dragon for a minute right there, huh? Let's say now.
Or drinking water. Again, this is a faraway shot.
Show you
this
right.
Is clearly an elephant, a fossilized.
Oh, yeah.
Another fossilized elephant with other elephants around them. Now, whether they were in water or on land, it's unsure. That's Cabo San Lucas.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Cabo San Lucas. You can see the ears, the eyes. Now, this was some type of large animal. This is Cabo San Lucas again.
Some type of large animal, huh? What do you see? I see wing, maybe a wing. Shit.
Right in front of you, some of you may have these. They're called the rock formation at Land's End. See, it was right behind on the Love Boat, actor Fred Grandy, Gopher. It's right behind him. In plain sight. Always in our faces.
Plain sight.
There it is again.
There it is.
You can clearly see it was a group of animals. Now, that might not have been in water back in the day. That could have been on land.
The old dragon right there, man. Hold on now.
Whatever hit. It is said that
what y'all think? Big ass donkey or something? I don't know.
Comet hit or mud floods.
And
the giant.
Oh, run that by me again. You see, we ain't crazy.
Hit. It is said that a comet hit or mud floods and the giants and all the animals and insects died.
See that? Drop Nation ain't crazy.
But what are we to believe about the strange vitrified forts of Scotland? The Iron Age hill fort of Tapo North, more than 1,800 feet up in the hills of Aberdeenshire. Ian Rawls Ralston is one of countless archaeologists who have climbed to this cold summit, seeking to explain why the fort's high walls are built not of loose stones, but strangely of melted rock. Rock that will melt only at furnace heat, more than 1,000 degrees centigrade.
It's absolutely solid. In places one can kick it, it won't disintegrate. It's as if it's cemented together. In fact, what appears to have happened is that at some stage, presumably with great heat, the rocks have melted, or at least partly melted. And here, for example...
Huh? Let's go. Now, what kind of heat? Huh? What kind of heat we talking about, y'all? Let's go. Alright, now Spiral. Appreciate you for rocking with me, man. We gonna stop by my man Autodidactic, and we're digging on melted rocks or castles. Melted rocks or castles. Let's go.
A castle that is completely melted.
No.
And it is...
See, it ain't so.
...given credit as being King Midas's castle.
Uh-oh.
And this is it in the background here.
Whoa, now.
Now, this bit here, you can see there's a little door. I'm pretty sure you would have seen this picture before. I've got a close-up of it.
All right.
But look at this. This is a melted castle.
There you go, people.
I mean, you can see that sticking out perfectly, and I got better shots of this. Now, the castle, the story goes that there was...
Again, their history goes back no more than 200 years. Right? Not even to mention the shit that they're hiding below that. You know, the 1700s on down to the 16, right? This is why UB News said it's fairly easy to expose them, because all we're doing is taking what their ancestors recorded and comparing it to what we learned in our history books. Somebody lying. You dig? Let's go.
An inscription that said Mida, and that is why it's called Midas's castle. That's really, as far as I can find, that's really the only link. So we're not really even sure if this is King Midas's castle, but it's a melted castle.
Word up, man. I encourage everybody to check out Autodidactic. He's one of the few mud flooders that do it sincerely and is out for the truth. So he's got some good stuff. Check him out.
And one more thing about Midas.
Might I add, autodidactic, meaning self-taught or self-educated. Let's go.
Another link is the mitre. Midas.
He's actually out of Australia. And damn it, you think they covering up shit over here? Oh shit, they covering up all kind of shit in Australia. Wow. Who was rocking in Australia, man?
And the mitre, you know, this Freemasonic, you know, the mitre joint that you see in Freemasonry. That.
Look at that, man. Okay.
Angle, the set square, that's the same as a Midas joint. That's how they joined with a Midas joint. A mitre joint, and we have mitre cutters and things. So there's lots of things intertwined with this story. Now, this is that gateway that we saw in the background, and there's a few of these around. This is in Turkey.
You got one in Peru too.
It looks very similar to Amar Maru, which is in Peru. And that again is a doorway that just is like this, just goes into a rock, also very similar to Petra. And with, you know, the information that's come out, I mean, it's really just this year.
Good shit, man.
In the last month, obviously Subphonic has been covering a lot, is melted. You know, it's just sort of Yeah, it's come out in the last sort of pretty recently, maybe.
You're trying to outpoint me, man. You can't outpoint me.
2 months. People are starting to look at things and saying that they're melted. And, I mean, look at this. You can see them melt across here. And this is obviously just melting over. This has been saved, so obviously whatever it was has come from the back. You can see there's a doorway here. We can see levels here. Archways and things. Down here, another doorway. You know, this is a melted castle. And down here, there's another big one.
Come on now. You look at this shit right here. Oh, that was some of that. Whoa. Let go. I say now, man, I had to stop by Mr. John Levi channel, man. I seen something, and we're digging on castles, right? Because I still got to show y'all this picture, what I'm talking about. Because you ain't gonna find a picture, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna get it in a video, right? On YouTube. And so I got the picture, but we're digging on castles also, right? Right? Melted rocks or castles. Same shit. Now, this unbelievable deception right here that they try to pull off. Again, right? I'm looking at the date. I think it says 1896. Now, Mr. John Levi found this link about a castle that they ran up on in Colorado, right? And we're still talking Four Corner region, Kingdom of Prester John. And I'm going to show you later on, right? So they ran up on this castle. The story. Well, let's just dig into it. Because this is just dumb shit. I mean, god damn, this is dumb.
To attract visitors. It was built in just 36 days, utilizing 5,000.
36 days, 5,000 men. Yet and still, we look on all the pictures, man, and y'all were looking very scarce back then.
Tons of ice. Construction began in 1895.
Where all the pictures of the Nagas, man?
With a crew of 250 men working day and night.
Bullshit.
The palace was more than 58,000 square feet and reached a height of almost 100 feet. It was opened in 1896, and by March 28th, the following spring, the palace began to melt. Here we're told these 200.
Now, I caught it right in the, the middle, but apparently these, 5,000 men in 36 days constructed a castle made of ice. Yep, you got it. Oh, shit. Whoa, now.
150 men working day and night were paid $2.50 per day, not given a final construction cost, but considering it only lasted for one winter.
Wow.
What reason to build something like this? To attract.
Made of ice. And this motherfucker massive, man. This is like a regular building right here. This is like some shit they probably would have built. Not this.
People to a town.
Yeah, you see the mud flood. Let's go.
That doesn't even really exist. And even if they wanted to come, they can't. To present day, it's very difficult to get to this town in the winter in a car.
So apparently they created a fake ass town around it.
These mountain passes can be treacherous, covered in snow, and to imagine in 1859 that
Nigga, this look like some Sylvanus to Texas Sworn Knights type shit. You feel me? We talking Solomon the Builder.
anybody is going to have the ability to visit this town and ice palace via horse and buggy is completely ridiculous. And here we can have a little look.
Ice. I don't see no damn ice.
And it is just massive. And in this particular photo, not really looking like ice, seeming as if it's just covered with ice. And we can see in this post that they may have been spraying them with water. And here...
There you go, people. They sprayed it with water and said we built an ice castle. We're talking the horse and buggy people. Huh? Built an ice castle. But I bet you it ain't there no more. Was that the excuse to tear it down?
Another little rendering.
Oh, that was nice.
In the wild.
That was nice. Look at that shit. Oh, that was nice. You see? It wasn't that many of these motherfuckers, man. And look at this shit off in the background. They probably had some more shit that they tore down. But they tried to stunt right here. Yeah, we're going to build an ice castle. Just to show, you know, that they capable of doing this type shit. That's all it was.
West. And what's going on in Leadville in 1890? We have a population of 10,000, and in the 1900s, we would see the peak of population in this town ever at a total of 12,000 and a half. And then everything just goes downhill, and currently about 3,000 people, according to the census, and just adding more ridiculousness to this story.
Hey, man, you gotta love John Levi, y'all. One of the best.
First settled in 1859, Leadville had a brief gold boom, but was brief because the mine located in a nearby town of Oro City soon ran out and never became.
Gold rush, huh? Well, what else is special about Arizona? Let's dig on it. A nigga ballin', ain't it? Give me my gold back, nigga. You see that shit? Yeah, Sherrod, you see that? Listen, man, we want our gold back. We want our things. We want Granddaddy's wallet.
history that we were all taught growing up is wrong.
You got that right.
My name is Scott Walter, and I'm a forensic geologist.
Mr. Scott Walter, y'all. If y'all don't know who Scott Walter is, hey man, look here.
There's a hidden history in this country that nobody knows about. There are pyramids here.
Well, thanks to Daniel 12, now we do.
Chambers, tombs, inscriptions. They're all over this country.
All over.
We're going to investigate these artifacts and sites, and we're going to get to the truth.
Let's go get it.
Sometimes history isn't what we've been told.
Come on, Scott. Talk to him, Scott. Scott Walter. Where we at, y'all? Where we at? Seven cities of gold.
Somewhere here in the Superstition Mountains lies the most storied treasure in American history. At least that's what the legends say. It's called the Treasure of the Lost Dutchman, and I'm trying to find it on a piece of private property never searched before.
You find it, you better give it right back to us, Scott. Let's go. That ain't
clues,
y'all.
Carvings, and even a curse figure into this $1 million mystery.
That ain't y'all.
And are what led me here.
That ain't y'all.
But my quest to crack the case began with a tantalizing clue I read about. A treasure map carved in stone that just might lead right to it.
There you go, people. Who came over here stripping your land, man? It's simple. The story is very simple. All right, say now. All right, so what else was popping off? What else popping off in Arizona, right? The old red land. Huh? Can anybody say Mizraim, right? Grand Canyon, right? You see, they call it Egypt, but we know better because we dig on the Paleo or Hebrew. So we're digging on Mizraim. Let's go.
You know, I recently was in the Petrified Forest, I saw a petroglyph that looked just like the Ark of the Covenant. So maybe.
Huh? Can somebody say Israelite? Huh? Is somebody out there that's an Indian starting to see the picture a little clearer? Or y'all still ain't them? Y'all let me know.
The Ark of the Covenant did come to North America through the Petrified Forest. Maybe it's down there in that cave. After taking a good look around, it's clear that further exploration is impossible. It frustrates me not to reach this cave. But it isn't the only cave in America rumored to hide Egyptian treasure. There's another cave in southern Illinois. And while I've studied artifacts allegedly taken from it, I've never seen the cave itself. I met the man who claims he found this cave, Russell Burroughs, and I even got his story on camera.
They were people searching for that cave, treasure hunters. So I had decided that the best thing to do
crook-ass Russell Burroughs
is to completely hide its location, which I did.
Now he won't talk to me at all. But maybe it's...
I told you, he old crook. Naga.
Time to go look for the cave and see once and for all if Russell was telling the truth. You know, speaking of treasures, there's another cave in southern Illinois, Burroughs Cave. I'm sure you've heard of it.
We have.
I've actually spent quite a bit of time looking at the artifacts, but I've never found the cave, and that's where I'm headed next. I want to find Burroughs Cave. I can find Burroughs Cave, it would be a huge step toward proving Egyptian treasure really did make it to America.
You hear that, people? Egypt is here. Mizraim is here. No doubt about it. Pop off, pop off.
Harry has some examples of the treasures that he's eager for me to see.
Harry Hubbard, y'all. Now, he was working with this crook Burroughs, and we're going to find out a little bit about it. Let's go.
This is amazing. It looks like the greatest hoard of treasure I've ever seen in person. But they're not gold. These are made of lead, right?
That's correct. These are replicas of original gold pieces brought out in 1985.
What happened to all the gold? Where is it? These are replicas.
Right. Well, Burroughs melted the gold and then sold it off.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You see that shit? Burroughs. Motherfucker we just saw.
Okay. You know, I'm seeing Egyptian iconography. I'm seeing some interesting text, a sun god symbol. To see all this stuff that you have here and to think that it was actual gold treasure at one time is amazing. I mean, it's got to be one of the great...
This motherfucker melted artifacts, precious artifacts that tells our story that Egypt was here. I wonder why.
Hoards in history.
The original pieces came from here in Marion County.
Okay.
There's an ancient tomb very nearby.
Okay, the cave, right?
The cave.
All right, tell me about the cave.
The original description indicated that there were 13 crypts.
Okay.
The main crypt had a king in a solid gold sarcophagus, and there was one crypt that actually had a woman in it. And the rest were ancient kings. 13 cadavers buried in one crypt.
So you...
Huh?
I've heard about supposedly pyramids out there and those kinds of things. I've never seen any evidence of that myself out there. Some of the petroglyphs out there are obvious, not what you would consider your standard petroglyphs for the state of Utah. They are...
Huh? The picture getting a little bit more clearer? Everything that happened in Scripture happened over here. We're talking the Old Testament, and it wasn't that long ago, y'all.
World class. They fairly frequently go out from National Geographic and do articles on petroglyphs in the Uinta Basin area because of what they are, and they're far superior, if you want.
Far superior, huh? I know it. Look at that old Naga face. This is Hebrew. This is a Naga with braids and nappy beard. Like he combed through it though, you feel me? It's Naga. Illinois. Egyptian treasure found in the Grand Canyons. Now at the Smithsonian. Real shit. Real gold. Huh? Do you see yourself now, my Naga? Do you see your story? Everything happened here. In Amaru Khan. Huh? Pop all drop.
A New York Times article Listen up, because they acting like they ain't never heard of this stuff today, but we got the evidence in these great publications like this one by Cyclone Covey that everybody knew about these Roman, right, Roman Jewish artifacts. We got that the Romans are the Reman, or the Remani, or the pomegranate granada. Naga's popping off like a grenade, like that fire right here in America. So you are the Reman, the Roman is the pomegranate. They stole the title Roman or Roman. So they're calling it Roman Jews. We're talking Reman Hebrews. Remani Hebrews. That's all we're saying. Remani pomegranate promised land. Calalus Hebrews is a Remani. Calalus Naga is a Remani. That's it. That's all.
And so you see how they hijack every angle that leads to you, so-called Negro. Every angle. But Drop Nation here, man, and we cutting through the hijack, right? Because we ain't got no time for the bullshit. Let's go.
What priest of Quetzalcoatl is Tapuzin, grandfather of Tapuzin, is Makir. Amerik is the grandfather of the priest of Quetzalcoatl, who left Cholula for Rodan about 1,000. He rejoined the remnant of the Rodans, who he led east and then back to Europe, and some of the Latin Hebrew Rodans settled in northwestern Spain. Okay, more and more war popping off in Spain. So all these Moors getting evicted from Spain. Were they just the Rodans? Were they just the Jews? Or
let me let you in on a little secret, right? The Most High coming back for a remnant.
the Ibaru, whereas trained warriors, they were welcome to fight to preserve the freedom of northwestern Spain from the Moor, from the Muslim.
Body bag, Daniel.
So these Hebrews were again fighting Moab and them right there in Spain.
Been fighting brethren, Lotnam cheer.
This more and more war was happening everywhere we look.
Oh, Lotnam.
Cause these
yeah, that ain't nobody old Lotnam cheers.
Latin Jewish rodents are nothing but the Ibaru, preserving the freedom from these other melanated tribes.
There you go, people. Alright, y'all, so we're back, and here is the photo that I was talking about. Now, I suspect that these are the parts that they're showing over on this other side here. Somehow we're not getting these shots, and I see why. I mean, just look at it. We're talking about vitrification, y'all. This look like a whole castle setup on some one of those World Fair building type shits, right? I mean, just look at it, man. Look at this up in here, man. Y'all let me know. I could be wrong. Until then, 9 Spiral signing out. Support the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Very much appreciated. Wow.